Hey guys, welcome back to the O&D Life. Today we're going to put together a landscape rake, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So let's get started. Welcome back to the O&D Life, where you can get a little lessons learned, see some products that I've used to make my tractor a lot more useful and safe, and just some cool tools that you can use around your homestead. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of coffee or beverage of choice, and I think you'll enjoy it. Thanks a lot. Okay, so let's talk about how I got this landscape rake. It turns out that Titan Attachments contacted me a couple of months ago, maybe a few months ago, to see if I'd be interested in working with them to feature some products on the channel here. You know, they would reach out to me, see if I was interested or if I had a need for a particular implement. And if I did, you know, they would send one out to me, and I just need to, you know, feature it on the channel, let you guys see what it can do. They also made it clear that they don't want me to just say nice things in order to get a free product, that they want, you know, honest opinion about what I think of the equipment and how it functions. So, you know, I think that's a pretty fair deal. So I said I'd be interested, absolutely. And then a couple weeks ago or a few weeks ago, they reached out to see if I had a need for a landscape rake, and I absolutely, that's been on my list that I wanted to get. You know, after cutting down a tree or doing cleanup, you know, clearing some brush, there's always all these little sticks left behind. And so I've had my eye on a landscape rake for a while. Okay, so as I was mentioning, they reached out to me. I said I was interested. You know, one of the other things that they mention is that, you know, if there's additional products that I don't need, however I feature it, then, you know, that they would love to see me do a giveaway or something like that. So it looks like there's a pretty good opportunity for you guys as my subscribers and viewers to, you know, maybe pick up a piece of equipment. Well, we'll have to see how that works out. You know, what they send or what they offer to send me, and you know, if I don't have a use for it, or you know, or it's something I just really don't need, so I guess, yeah, a use for it, or it's a duplicate of something that I have already, then I think that there's going to be an opportunity to do a giveaway, and we'll figure that out. I am going to do a separate setting the landscape rake up or putting it together video. I did learn a few things as I did it, and I'll share that. I also, when I was reading the reviews on the landscape rake, one of the things that a person said they wish they had was better instructions. So, you know, I think I'll be able to put together a video which kind of gives some direction to be able to put together the landscape rake. As it goes through here, I do want to mention that this particular rake does rotate, so you can angle it so that way you can put your debris off to one side or the other. I'm trying to think of the word that they use. Shed row? Golly, my mind's going blank on me. And you know what? I try to do these voiceovers just as if I'm talking to you guys, so a lot of times I can't find the words that I'm looking for. And you know what? I've tried to script things out, and I end up just sounding like I'm reading something. And so I kind of prefer to do it this way. Maybe it'll come to me, the word that I was looking for, or you guys can help me out. So it does angle, and you can reverse it around. Now I will mention, when I put on the gauge wheels and I try to rotate it, the bar for the gauge wheels actually prevents it from rotating all the way around. So that's just a side note. If you have your gauge wheels on, you can't rotate it all the way around and use it in the other direction with the gauge wheels on. The other thing, and you'll see it a little bit later, the gauge wheels, there's not enough clearance for the wheels to go backwards, basically. And from what I understand, you really shouldn't. If you're pulling with the rake, you shouldn't keep it down and go backwards with it, from some of the other videos that I've watched. So really, the gauge wheels not being able to rotate all the way in the opposite direction, or 180 degrees, kind of keeps you from doing that and potentially damaging your rake. So just thought I'd mention that. Here I kind of blitzed through. I ended up getting a phone call. You know, I still use my phone to do these videos. My wife called me, so it kind of stopped the video, and then I had to hit record again, and I was almost finished. You'll notice that I am putting the washers with the nut on top. That's something that I read in one of the reviews, where a person said they would have wished they'd done it for all of them, because then they're not trying to hold the washers on while getting a nut on from the underside. So I thought, well, that was good to know. I went ahead and did it. But I will tell you, with the bolt sticking on up a little bit higher than just the head of the bolt, it's going to cause a clearance issue in trying to rotate it around. So I am going to need to switch out probably a foot or so from each side, switch them out so that the bolt head is on top, to be able to clear underneath the frame at the ends of the rake. I'll get some video in another video that kind of describes that and features that a little more. This is kind of an intro, and we will get a little bit of information, or see it in action in some of my first takes, initial thoughts on it. But definitely, stay tuned for some other setup videos and usage videos. Here I'm going to install the gauge wheels. So, you just place that over and install some longer bolts, and you've got your gauge wheels ready to use. So pretty simple, not too difficult. Guys, so we got the landscape rake all set up. Got it on the let's move that over on the tractor. As I put it together, I was able to use the quick hitch to kind of just lift it up while I put the tines on, but really I need to leave it, not use the quick hitch. It doesn't quite fit right. So just thought I'd show you right fast. I did kind of use it just a little bit. Forgot I need to go ahead and put some grease in here, and I figured I'd take the opportunity to kind of show you the gauge wheels.
one thing that you'll notice, that they don't rotate around. So anyways, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and grease it up and go from there.
You ever hear the saying, watching paint dry? I kind of feel like putting grease in is kind of like watching paint dry for you guys. So, bear with me. Thank goodness for the lock and lube. I will mention, so there are these grease zerks. Is it zerks or zerts? So maybe you guys can tell me in the comments down below. They do have the grease zerks, and one of them, this one that I was working on right there, was just a little bit loose, so I tried to finger tighten it. I'll have to come back through and tighten it a little bit better. But we got some grease in there and got the height adjusted correctly. So we're gonna take it out and test it out, and I'll give you my final impressions towards the end of the footage.
Alright, so we're all set there. Got everything greased up. I think you were able to see me do both of them. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and give it a trial run. Alright? I will mention, although I didn't show it, hooking up using the Hodge stabilizer telescoping arms sure made it easy. Sure made it nice to be able to open those arms up so wide and then just slide the arms onto the implement. Sure beats those turnbuckles. So I'll put a link at the top and to that video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Anyways, we're going to give it a little bit of a test drive to clean up some branches. Had some storms over the past week and wanted to clean up some of the branches that fell. Let's give it a try. This is my first time. I just drove it in the grass just now and kind of ran it along the grass. Then I remembered I needed to grease these. I thought, you know what, let me go ahead and get the camera out and we'll take a look at how it works with the whatchamacallit, all the branches in the front yard.
Okay, so let me just kind of go over a few things. This is the first time I used it, so I set the gauge wheels. I didn't want to tear up my grass. I'm going to be experimenting, going lower with the gauge wheels, and then actually trying it without the gauge wheels and just see what it does to my grass. Just some initial thoughts. I can tell you, it is going to be great for dethatching the lawn as well. So I'm pretty pleased. As you watch, you'll see it does pick up the sticks and pull them all up to a pile. I ended up coming through with my bucket. I tried to pull it all into a pile in a line, and then I was able to pull up with my bucket and kick it all into my bucket and go dump it elsewhere. So that kind of worked out pretty good. One other thing that I want to give you guys a heads up about, or full disclosure, is I am going to be putting a link in the description that will take you to the pallet forks or Titan attachments. Palletforks.com is their website. It will track how many clicks, from my link, basically, goes to their website, and it will track if you purchase anything. I won't see who purchased it. It'll just give me credit, if you will, if you purchase something. So it's a lot like the Amazon affiliate program, where if you guys go to the my Amazon store, which is a link to Amazon, and then do any shopping, in there and purchase something, the channel gets a small percentage. I can't even remember. I think it's 2%, 3%, something like that. It's not much, and it takes me quite a while just to hit my $10 gift card minimum with the Amazon. But anyways, so Titan has offered something similar, an affiliate program for their products. So I'm going to have a link to their website in my description below, and it will, it's a special link that will show that you came to their website via, one of my videos, basically. And if you purchase something from over there, go over and browse. If you purchase something, then the channel will get us a small commission, much like the Amazon. So wanted to give you full disclosure on that, but it's another way that you could support the channel, and at the same time, when you're getting something that you plan on getting anyway. The prices is still going to be the same, so it doesn't cost you anything else. It's just kind of a way that to partner with with Titan attachments, and it's help the channel out. So I'd appreciate it if you go over there, and if you're going to purchase something, that you use the link in the description. I'm going to let it play on out. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm going to be making some other videos where I'm testing it out in different ways, and do that setup video. That'll probably come out first. Please give it a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know if you use a landscape rake, how you use it, what you use it for. Any tips, I'd sure appreciate it, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that read the comments and could get some pointers from it as well. So we'd appreciate it. If you think of anyone that could use this video, find this information useful, please share it with them, or share it onto your page, if your social media account, and we'll just get the word out about the channel and about some of the products here. I'm going to let it play on out. Thanks a lot. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this, and don't forget to hit that little bell symbol, so that way you'll get a notification when a new video is posted, and you will be in the know. Alright guys, take it easy. Enjoy.